It's got a little weight on it. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Man, that thing is crusty. Almost looks like a Porsche symbol. They are related. All right, guys. Oof. I think it's nasty. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's see if we can get this shifter off. $13mm. Looks pretty clean in there. I'll have to get this plate off here, and then we should be able to pull it through. A little crusty. There's a clip. Okay. Probably have to drive that pin out, I guess, somehow. All right, guys, that pin was jammed pretty good, but I finally got a good grip on it here. I think it's gonna come out. It started to move. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, victories. Woo. It should come out now. I hope. That was a lot of work. There we go. Got it. That sucker fought me right there. There's the pin. Got it. Heater cable. And there's one on this side too. This one's completely rusted away on that end anyway. What's in there, boy? Ooh, long one. Let's get these emergency brake cable, parking brake cables off of here. You should be able to pull these out now. Maybe. It's getting hung up on something. All right. Accelerator cable here. Cool. We're gonna get these brake hoses off. This old fuel line here. All of this old seal. This insulation is all gonna come off. And we're gonna knock this pin out of here to release the handle. Get this pin out. There's a little lock ring right here we gotta get off. And it's gone. There's one on the other side too. Well, that pin just came right out. That's the clip on the other side. I guess you only have to take it off on one side, right? That slid in and out real easy. This should come off now. All right, what's next? We got old brake line here. Look at this. See this brake line? It goes all the way up, and it would go all the way up, but it's been completely rusted away. It stops about right here. That's where it finally ate all the way through it, right there. And there's a clip right here. You can't see it. There it is. There's another clip here. They're pretty rusty. Looks like they got a little seam sealer here too from the factory maybe. There's a little junction box in there somewhere. Whatever you call it. Look at all that grease and dirt. It goes over here to the driver's side rear brake. It jumps through this little junction box. Little splitter comes over here. There's a clip here. And then it goes out to the driver's passenger side rear brake. We're gonna get that off, and we're gonna get all this grease and dirt off and strip this thing down. Ooh, that was on there. Let's just keep peeling these things away. I think we're gonna need a new seal. Got a little Volkswagen symbol on there. It's original, guys. All right. Whew. We're gonna need some new hoses and brake lines. See if we can pull this little, what's left of this gas line off of here. There it goes. There it goes. Cool how copper turns green like that, isn't it? This one's in pretty bad shape. Wow, I can't believe it came off. Oh, that sucker's hot. That thing's on fire. This is a battery strap. Okay, cool. I think that's where the battery cable goes through. Positive, and the ground's over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, this is the ground we just took off. That's about it for all the accessories. All right, guys, let's keep going. We've got a lot of dirt and grease, insulation. The rest of the pan that's still on here. A couple of grommets here and there that need to come off. And the rest of this grease and dirt, rust. Let's do it. Ooh, we're getting there. A lot of stuff. This stuff is on there pretty good. Been on there since 1964, probably, when they were building it. It is thick, guys. You guys want some mud patties? Mud, grease, Georgia clay. It's like chocolate fudge brownie. I wonder why they call them crow bars. Have something to do with the bird? All right, guys, we're getting there. A lot of nasty stuff on this thing, but we're getting there. I'm gonna get the rest of this stuff off here, and right now we're gonna start peeling away what remains of the floor pans. All right. It's feeling pretty good on that one. I mean, it's tough because it's not like it's a perfect piece of metal. It's all rusted and broken up, so it's hard to get under some of these pieces. It breaks right through it, but there's still a little bit left here. I'm gonna clean up. But yeah, it was peeling it off pretty good. We cut through this bracket right here, this piece here, but that's okay. We could just weld that, clean it up. And a little chunk came off of here, but that's not a big deal. We can put a new little lip there, clean that up. But yeah, it's that air hammer is working really good. Air chisel. So a few more, you can see all the spot welds. I don't know if that's an inch or an inch and a half. They're kind of all over, but we're gonna clean the rest of this up, get these little pieces off all the way down. You can see how bad this is here. We're gonna have to fix that. Probably just cut this out, clean it up really good, and put a fresh piece in there. I think I'm gonna run around it with the wire wheel real quick. Ah, the thing works great. You can see it really cleaned up the rust, and now you can see the rest of the pan that's on here. So we'll clean all this up. Yeah, that wire wheel right there is wicked. It's a nice one. So I'm gonna clean up some more of this. I still think I'm gonna end up sandblasting the whole thing, but I wanted to play with the wire wheel a little bit. I don't want to get the wire wheel in here because it's all greasy, so I'd have to get all this. I want to get all this off. I want to take it outside and pressure wash it inside and out. But I'm going to clean up some more of these pieces here. I'm going to dig in here a little bit and just play with that wire wheel for a little bit. I love that wire wheel. It just cleans it so good. You really see what's going on. And so far, I haven't been hit by any of these. None of them have come off, so that's really good. Let's get this chassis outside and give it a bath. All right, that really helped knock a lot of that old dirt and stuff off. You can see there's still some in here. It's just packed on there really tight. All right, it's looking good. I mean, it's pretty stripped down. There might be a little bit of stuff here and there, but I think I hit it pretty good inside and out and let it drain out, tilted it up and did that several times. There's still some junk here. I'm gonna scrape on here some more just to try to help the sandblasting process out as much as possible. Blasted. I didn't get every single thing, but we got pretty close. You know, this is some of that stuff I was talking about, where if you don't get it completely off, it has a hard time breaking through that. Also, I'm not using the compressor, my big compressor, because the motor died on it. So I'm not getting the CFM that I had when I did the Carmen Ghia chassis. Had a lot more CFM, a lot more PSI, and it blasted a lot faster. This took a little longer and doesn't hit as hard. So, but still, we still got a lot of it off. You can really see what's going on here now, this is really where I focused a lot of the sand. Was trying to clean this up, and obviously all the little areas that are hard to get to with the wire wheel and stuff like that. So. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. We got it back in the shop, on the table, waiting for operation. We're gonna attempt to fix this. It'll be the first time I've ever tried anything like that. So that's gonna be an all-day project for me, probably. Some of you guys could probably do it in an hour, but something like that is gonna take me a little while, and hopefully it turns out okay. There's some other little things on the chassis that I need to clean up and get ready for the pans to install. I've been hitting the wire wheel right here just to see what it would look like. It looks beautiful when you hit it with the wire wheel. And I hit it with the DA 80 grit right here just to see what it would look like. Looks real sweet. Real sweet. So the sandblasting leaves a nice bite, you know, a nice grit for paint to attach to. But you know, I really want to try to get all this stuff off. You don't have to, it's just a chassis. I mean, you could literally just brush on, pour 51 on this thing and you'd be good to go. I'm just being a little, you know, over the top here, but I'm gonna try to clean it up the best I can and address any issues like that rust on the other side. Obviously, I'm not gonna replace this whole thing. I'm just gonna replace what's needed and get it ready for the new pans. You know what? Let's take a look at the pans real quick. staples are in there. Ooh. Oh yeah, these guys know what they're doing. All right, let me get this plastic off. And we'll take a closer look. It looks like the seat rails are already installed, which is awesome. Yeah, they are. I had to install those seat rails on the Gia. It was not easy. So that is a huge help. These feel really solid. Real nice. Let's see how they fit. I'm gonna have to raise up the chassis. Hold on. Get the chassis up off the ground a little bit because it's pan's hitting a couple 2x4s maybe. Yeah, I think so. I don't think you have to do it on the front, but we'll go ahead and lift it up a little bit. Look at that. Wow. Man, that's a nice fit right out of the box. Very nice. Hold on, guys. I'll show you in a second. I like the gray primer they use too. It looks cool. Wow. All right, guys, check it out. These things fit really nice. I mean, I just laid it on there. I haven't even massaged it any. You know, it's got a little room to go back here. These are gonna fit nice. Real nice. We'll clean this up, see how this is hitting. Clean some of this up over here a little bit, but man, really, really nice. Those fit really nice. The Gia pans were a bit of a work. I know they've made a lot more bugs and they've kind of perfected, you know, the pan, the Beetle pan, but I think the Wolfsburg West pans are supposed to be one of the nicest ones available for the Beetle. And it looks like it. Holes are lining up nice. We'll trim a little bit here and there. We'll hit the hammer and kind of knock everything into place. This got bent in shipping a little bit, so we'll knock that down. But yeah, those are nice. Look at the seat rails. Already on. Man, I wish they would have done that for the Gia pans. All the pans should come with new seat rails, in my opinion. Very nice. All right, let's see what's in the box here. I think it's the jack points. There's a little bracket here. Pedal stop bracket. And looks like the jack points. Cool. Awesome. Jack outlet. And what are these? Oh wow, comes with those too? Damn. pan cross brace. Oh, that's cool. What is this? This is... That's interesting that it comes with those. It comes with these braces, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I want to replace that, but there they are if you need to replace them. Maybe we'll try it. That's pretty cool. It's going to take some time. We got to get the tunnel ready. But I wanted to give you guys a preview of the pans because I knew they were going to be sweet. Holzberg Wax makes really nice stuff. I've never done a Beetle pan. I've only done one Gia pan, and it was, you know, not easy. I don't know exactly how these go. Maybe something like that. We'll figure it out. But that's the jack point, I think. Wow. Very cool. All right, guys, there it is. Pans are installed. Ready to put the wheels on. Just kidding. A lot more to do. It's going to take a lot of work. I'm going to be coming out here a lot, basically every day, and doing as much as I can, as fast as I can, but also trying to do it right. You know, I got the shop cleaned up. I got a little more space in here. I've been spending some time getting the shop organized. I had to rerun the dryer for the air. That takes the moisture out of the air. And in Florida, you know, when you compress air, basically that thing fills up with water. So if you don't have one of these things to catch the water, water mist comes out of the air hose and it gets into your tools and it messes your tools up and it's not good. I did pick up a new tool. This thing is awesome. And it cuts. I've cut one piece of, I think it was 20 gauge, just as a sample. I think it was this piece right here. And it just cut it like butter. This piece here too. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I got a shrinker stretcher. This thing is awesome. I did this in literally like a minute. I cut it with that cutter, came over here and started shrinking it, and it just, that was it. I literally does it, and it came with the stand. This thing's awesome. I found it on Marketplace. I got a killer deal for it. I mean, it's used, but the guy I got it from is a master auto body guy. He's done some really sweet rides, and it was really cool meeting him. Well, I'm glad I got that because this is the kind of stuff you need to work on these cars. It will definitely help, you know what I'm saying? Like you can basically build or create curves and stuff like this. So windows, around the windows. This isn't an exact fit, I'm just giving an example, but yeah, it's pretty exciting. I'm excited about the shrinker stretcher. I'm excited about this metal cutter, and I like tools. I've always liked tools, working with tools, and I like buying tools. I like using them. You know, I've used these cutters. These are the Harbor Freight ones. They're like $20. They work okay. These are the Swiss ones. These are like $24, and they work good too. And then you got your, what are the other cutters? Your snips. You know, I used these freaking forever ago when I used to do HVAC. I used to do air conditioning and heating installation installs many years ago. And so I've used these a lot. There's an old pair right there. Made in USA. Does that say Sears on it? Wow. Those are old. I probably got those at Sears when I was like 18. Anyway, yeah, so as far as cutters go, you know what? If you have a little extra money and you're going to be cutting metal, this thing's awesome. And I'm going to tell you who influenced me to buy it. Fisher from Make It Custom. I've been watching all that dude's videos, and he is awesome. And I'm excited, you know, to learn, to start to dabble in it just a little bit. I'm very excited, very excited. All right, guys, I could go on and on and on, but I hope you enjoyed this video. This build's gonna come together quick. You know, I've already done a pan. I know what it takes to do the chassis. This is gonna come together pretty fast, probably in the next week or so. And then we can start on the body. And yeah, the body of the Bug is rusty, but we're gonna keep the patina. We're gonna keep it rusty. All we need to do is change the heater channels. All we need to do. I've never done it before. It's probably gonna be a pain in the ass, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna replace the heater channels. We're gonna replace the luggage tray. We're gonna put that body back on this beautiful chassis and drive it around. I've already got tires on the wheels. I'm ready, guys. Let's do this. Hopefully everything goes smoothly, and in the next video you will see these pans being welded on this chassis and maybe a couple other things. All right, guys, see ya.